All right. Today, we're going to be addressing the fitness gram, all right? And the fitness gram is a test. It's a national and state test that you have to take. You're required to take this, which gives you a general idea of your health and fitness level. Talked about the 5 different components of fitness. Today, the component of fitness that we will be addressing is your cardiovascular endurance, okay? And that is talking about your heart and how well it pumps blood with the oxygen to go to your muscles so that you can move a long period of time. So a good example of that would be running, which is what we're going to be talking about today. So there's 2 types of tests for cardiovascular endurance, and that is on the fitness gram, and that is your pacer test and your mile run. All right, so a mile, you can mark it out anywhere, run a mile and run it as fast as you can. You can go to a track, run 4 laps, that's a mile. But today we're going to be talking about the pacer test and how to run it and what kind of scores you need to make in order to pass it for your age level. All right. So the pacer test, first of all, if you are a boy and you are 10 years old, you need to run at least 23 laps to pass it. And then to max it out, you can run 61 laps. If you are a girl at the age of 10, you will need to run at least 7 laps to pass and 41 to max it out. If you're a boy at the age of 11, you're going to need 23 laps to pass, 72 laps to max it out. And if you're a girl at the age of 11, you're going to need 16 laps to pass, and you're going to need 41 laps to max it out. And then lastly, if you're a boy at the age of 12, you're going to need 32 laps to pass and 72 laps to max it out. If you are a girl, at the age of 12, you're going to need 16 laps to pass and 41 to max it out. Obviously, we want each and every one of you to try your very best and to go as far as you can, whether that's more than 61 or not, or more than the max out number or not. We want you to do your very best so that you can see where your fitness level is. And so now I'm going to tell you how we do that. All right. So you need 2 cones or 2 markers, anything that you can use for a marker. I've got 2 cones here, so I'm going to put 1 cone here, and then I'm going to go put another cone 20 meters away. All right, because the pacer test from 1 cone to another is 20 meters away. And if you don't know meters, because you use yards, 20 meters is roughly 22 yards. All right, so if you convert it, it's really 21.87, I believe. But we're going to round it up to 22 yards. All right, then you can take measuring tape. So if you have the long measuring tape, you can mark out 22 yards. Or you can step it off. 1, 2, 3. Step it off to 22 yards. You can have your parents help you with that if you need. But mark off 22 yards. So let's say, boom, I did that. I marked it off. Put my other cone down. All right, so my cone A, my cone B. I'm going to start at cone A. I will have a link to the video below that's going to have the actual pacer test cadence. And so cadence means it's going to give you the rhythm or how quickly you need to run from cone A to cone B. And it will do that with a beat. So you'll start here, it'll talk to you for a little bit, and then it will say, be prepared to begin. All right? And then it will beat. So your beat, you're going to run as fast as you can, get to cone B. All right? And the goal is to get to cone B before it beeps again. All right? As long as you get to cone B before it beeps, you may have a little extra time. You can catch your breath so you get there quick. All right, catch your breath. Beep, beeps again. You take off, you go back to cone A. Again, you're going to wait. It beeps again. You're going to do that every time, all right? And the thing is, you have to make it before it beeps. So for instance, if I am running, so it beeps, and I'm running, and I'm doing my very best, but all of a sudden it beeps, and I've still got like 3 feet to go for the cone, I would have to stop. And I need to know, and I need to listen to the cadence, because wherever I stop right then, it will tell me which lap you're on, all right? You need to count how many laps. So it'll tell you what lap you're on, and then you're going to need to write that lap down. And then you need to let us know what that is so that we can record your scores for the FitnessGram and specifically the pacer portion of the FitnessGram. All right. There's different levels of this, okay? So when you start off at first, it's going to be much slower. The cadence is going to be much slower. But as you go into, you finish level 1, you go to level 2, the cadence is going to pick up. All right, so you have to keep moving and have to go fast. The further along you are, there's hardly going to be any breaks in between the cones. All right, so you're going to need to do your very best, run as fast as you can, and focus. Make sure you're focusing and remember and listen to the lap that you're on so that you can record that. So again, just try your very best and record those scores and let us know. All right, if you have any questions, you can leave them in comments before or message us.